Guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping in today. As you guys know, we're going to talk about a couple of different machines. If Santa came to your house today and was coming down your chimney, what would you want? We're going to pick out 3 different machines here and kind of run from there and let you guys kind of know what we're thinking and give you guys a little information about the machines and let us know which one you'd pick.
I want something orange and shiny. You know me. That's what I want. Something orange and shiny.
I want something fast that goes through the mud. So we'll jump into it, guys. So the first machine that we're going to pick here is my favorite, which is a Razor Pro R. I like that machine just because, hey, that thing has a lot of cool things. But we're going to jump in and show you guys the new one.
I seen one of those in person, 3 miles on it, to date, my favorite production machine. Polaris knocked it out of the park for a guy who likes things orange. The Pro R's an awesome machine. I mean, it's an awesome machine.
Oh, yeah.
This one is awesomer.
So we're jumping into this first one you guys can see right here. This is, what is this one? This is the Razor Pro R, the Armored Edition. This is their top of the line. So it's about $44,999.
That's $45,000, Jason.
$45,000.
Yes.
I'm saying $45,000. I think that's half the price of my house.
Yeah, that's a lot of Benjamins. It looks like they're financing it for about 50 years, according to that payment.
Yeah, $597. Was that $20,000 down?
Must be.
Maybe $30,000 down.
Yeah.
We should check that out.
Yep.
But next up, I mean, you look at this. I mean, they upgraded I got the Troy Lee edition, which I really like, which is a 23. But they upgraded the intake. They upgraded the doors, inside the doors. And if you look right here, they even changed the plastic that's up here, that really annoying, expensive one that's $500. I've broken 3 on each side before.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing's a plastic eater for some reason. Hopefully that new design is less apt to eat that plastic.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, but it has a lot of plastic here, too. I think is going to get damaged. They should, players, if you're listening, you should have these made in black for the people that like us that don't want the colored ones. If we're replacing them or putting like some kind of graphics over them, we can buy them cheaper. Just heads up. So we'll scroll down a little bit. Some of the new things. I got some cabin fresh air. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
Several other things. Razor, Fang. Oh, they got inside door and more lighting. Rockford gauge. Whoops. Sorry about that. Rockford, the new stereo system. Pro heat and climate control vents. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, it has heated and vented seats.
Yeah, I seen that.
Wow.
Because we were out riding. The one he was talking about was Chad. They have it right now at this current moment. They have it sitting at where they have that thing sitting. They have that sitting at Tim, which is UTV Outlaw, getting some whole bunch of upgrades to it. Tim's a great mechanic. He's working on that thing right now.
Yeah, he sure is. He's doing a lot to it. So, I mean, from day one, that guy has had that machine worked on. I think he bought it and took it right to BRL suspension, had the springs taken off and MTS put on. Yeah.
Yeah, he had springs done. He's getting a lot of work done. It's a really nice machine. He's even put the orange skid plate underneath it. This guy is adding up a lot of stuff. It's a really nice machine. The guy was great to meet. Next up will be Tim from UTV Outlaw's favorite machine. He loves this machine.
It's got to be a Can-Am. It's got to be a Can-Am. He loves Can-Ams. He's told me that more than once.
Yeah, he said if you could work on a machine, let it be a Can-Am.
Always. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So let's jump over and see what this next one is.
I think, as a matter of fact, he's got that tattoo on the small of his back. It says BRP.
I thought it said Can-Ham. Or was I wrong?
Yep.
Okay, so here's the one that we got, guys. It's a Maverick R XRS. So this would be a comparison to the Pro R. It's $42,599. A couple $1,000 cheaper.
But it doesn't have it really doesn't have the amenities as the Polaris. I mean, it doesn't have that big screen. It doesn't have the stereo system. You know, BRP's always more on the go fast racing end of things. So Polaris,
Hmm.
they know how to make things great for the passenger and the driver. They really do.
Yeah.
The amenities in a Polaris are top notch.
And the difference is 240 horsepower to 225. This one has more. But as you know, in one of the other videos, we were talking with Wayland Speed, and they were telling us a lot of the information. And what I mean, kind of the difference between what was it?
Well, he said that Polaris just undersells their machines. Polaris will claim that their machine is 225 horsepower. He gets it, hooks it up to his hub dyno, takes into a consideration that you're going to lose some power, some efficiency through that CVT, and the thing is producing more horsepower than what Polaris is claiming. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. So I that's a lot, especially when you come down to it. And my Pro R, when I hit the gas, that thing goes. It pushes you back in the seat.
Yeah.
It's an awesome machine. And I know this as you're looking at it here, we're going to look at it. As we're looking at this here, the Rotax, I mean, it has 7-speed transmission. As you said, Wayland Speed is working on the other stuff. They're also working on the transmission stuff.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. There was some guys complaining about the shifting of that transmission. You know, you've got paddles, so you can shift it manually, but even then, you find yourself there being a hesitation, and that's one thing that John's really worked on is trying to get the transmission portion of that machine dialed in. And I, from what I've heard, he's got it pretty dialed in. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not a Can-Am guy. I do have that Can-Am Defender, but that's a whole different world. Also, but that's the bougie machine. That's relaxation.
Oh,
Heat,
that is
AC, everything. So next up, we got a third comparison to it. This is a different one. This is what we call the wild card thrown in there. You guys, some people are gonna be like, "That's not a side by side. That's not this." You know?
You know, they're up and coming though. People, you know, they've shortchanged them for a while, and they've also said, you know, give them 5 years. Well, guess what? We're there, and they're still coming, and they're still producing machines, and they're getting better and better.
So, and I've never drove one, so I don't really know much about them yet. But hey, we're gonna check it out real quick. This Z10 from CF Moto that are coming out.
It's orange.
It is orange,
I love the color,
and it's on a friendly budget.
it's super friendly. You can buy over two of those for the price of either one of those others.
Yeah. So if you can't really afford the other ones, which I mean, it's a lot of money to spend just to be able to go out and play around as a toy. And this thing's only what, $19,999. That's what? How much is that?
$20,000. Yeah,
That's cheap, guys.
less than half of either one of those other two machines. Look
Now,
at the stance on it. The stance is awesome. It looks great. 1,800 pounds dry weight.
oh yeah,
So it's going to be comparable to like X3 weight, 1,000 cc's, 143 horsepower,
Yep.
100 foot-pounds of torque.
That's a lot.
That's a pretty torquey little engine.
we can even
Yeah.
see the back.
Mm-hmm.
Rear's off, kind of like a Can-Am.
Let's.
Oops, hold
Can
on.
you get up? Can you click on the specs? What's the width and wheelbase of this machine? I'd like to know that.
Let's check that out here. Oh, look at that. They got a big computer in there.
Nice. They
Riding.
sure do.
Half doors, multifunction steering wheel, gauges, Fox shocks. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ibex springs.
Yeah. It comes with a winch,
4,500 pound winch.
CVT transmission. What else? Oh, so, yeah. Let's see.
That was oh,
Okay.
There we go.
So we're going to roll down here and check a few more things out. Liquid cooled, blah, 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 blah. Drivetrain, electric. Here we go. We're looking for the width of this one.
64 inches on the width.
64. So it's a little bit smaller than the 77. That's a big difference on.
Yeah, it is.
But if you're trying to get into this, yeah.
I mean, that's an X3, 64-inch Can-Am X3 XRS. Yeah, so I guess maybe we didn't quite compare this to the right machines, but this is CF Moto's top dog.
Mhm.
That was Polaris and Can-Am's top dog. So yeah, they're definitely in the right category.
Yeah, and if you're looking at it here also, guys, this is made for adrenaline junkie right here. One of the guys we're riding with Canada, I mean, really cool guy. But
Great guy.
he drives a lot of the CF Moto stuff, and he's been working on beating the heck out of that machine and still lasting, which I'm surprised. Most other machines would have been broke down by now.
Yeah, that I've seen him put them through the ringer, and we've seen a few other guys put these CF motos through
Oh, yeah.
through the ringer as well, and they seem to be holding up real well. They really do. I
Oh, yeah.
think that CF Moto is definitely onto something. Hats off to them. Like you say, neither one of us have ever driven one. I I wouldn't mind jumping in the seat of one of these Z10s and going and having fun with it and seeing what it's capable of. That's for sure.
I agree. CF Moto, if you're listening, you can send Adrenaline Junkie one of those machines. Send us one of them. We'll take it out. We'll test it out for you. And we'll do a lot of fun things with it. I wouldn't require it coming back in one piece just because the way we drive. You?
We, unless you have one person in this room sign off on the ability to drive it. I mean, maybe for once you'll have to be a passenger, Mr. Jason.
I think we're cutting out here. This is Mike's not working.
Yeah.
As you guys can see behind me, that's my machine in the mud. So I know CF Moto. I mean, if you want somebody to really drive it, you let us know. We'll take you up on the offer. What else we'll do? We'll beat it up. We'll take care of it. We'll treat it right. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll definitely clean it when I'm done. I'm really good about that. That's where we find broken things and get it rebuilt looking like new.
I learned if you don't clean it, you never find the broken stuff until it breaks again.
Yeah, I guess that's a theory. Yeah, we all have our own theory.
I learned that from Wreck-It Ron. So, guys, so the quick question is, if Santa came down your chimney, what would you buy? Let us know down below. Would you go with the budget-friendly CF Moto? Would you go with the Can-Am? Or would you go with the Polaris? Now, I get it that the CF Moto is cheaper, but hey, if you can't afford the other ones, let us know. This might be a great machine for you.
Yeah, that's a tough call for me. I'm a
Yeah.
Can-Am guy.
It's a
I
C10.
love,
Z10, look at this.
I love the Polaris and yeah, the CF Moto. I mean, who doesn't love the price? Like, I could buy two of those. Have one for a backup.
Yeah, I could have two. We could have two. We could beat them up, and then it comes with everything. We're all set on this, guys.
Yeah.
Well, let us know down below. And we appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching.